All right, so
What's up, Wolf Nation? This is your captain speaking. Welcome to another Friday night edition of the Realmhattan Project, the official start to your weekend. My name again is Eric von Wolfenstein, and of course, we got all the pals here tonight. We got our friend Joe S. We got our friend Gort and Ian Prime. Both in the dark for some reason. Barely see you, guys. You just look like a floating head right now.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so dark in here. Usually light's a little better.
Yeah, that's all right.
Give me a second. Let me see if I can adjust my lighting in here. But continue.
How's everyone doing?
Good.
super duper.
All right.
How are
Bringing
you?
energy as usual.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm here. Glad to be here. Big day today. If you weren't aware, we had a little NYCC New York Comic-Con action going on today. We'll get there, of course.
Oh, I
In a
thought the
few
paternity
minutes.
test wasn't yours. I thought that was the big deal.
What's that?
I thought the paternity test came back negative, so you were in the clear. I thought that was the big thing.
That we'll find out tomorrow.
Yes.
Stay out of my personal life. Let's go around the room here. Joe, how's your week, bud? Anything you want to tell us? Anything fun happened to you?
Oh, let's see here. Let's see. I got more new displays worked up here as I'll confuse the hell out of myself trying to point. So still a work in progress there, but got them up. Got them. It's kind of nice to get them unpacked. It's kind of daunting the thought of having to unpack everything and get the accessories separated, put what I want where. But once I got started, it was actually pretty fun. Got that done. Got me a new G1 Pretender in. So I only got one more of those to go. So.
Nice.
Which one do you need?
Road Grabber, the Decepticon vehicle pretender.
You know, it's funny, Joe, because a few months earlier you were 2 feet away from one. You didn't
I
buy
know,
it.
right? I didn't have a chance. I grabbed what I could when I could. I got what I got. I couldn't come in with that kind of money.
That's all right. No, it's okay. Yeah, that guy, that took me by surprise. But are you all done? Are your boxes
Yep.
unloaded? Is there more
done.
more to do?
No, I'm good. Unless you
Nice.
want more.
I don't know. It's your wall, dude. You do whatever you want.
Nah, y'all good.
EE Prime, what's up, dude?
Nothing much. You should have started with Gort.
I'm going clockwise.
Why?
Yes, I love the name Coco, baby girl. Thank you. Sorry
Me
about that.
too. My dad named Coco.
We all love Coco. Gordon, do you love Coco?
Sure.
What's that?
All my
I'm
fr-
in
all-
love with the Coco.
All my friends love the name baby girl.
Oh, that's so precious.
Oh man.
Go back in the closet now.
It's been a good week. Nice and short. Only worked 3 days this week, thank God. Took Thursday off for New York Comic Con. We'll talk about that in a bit. Got to see some people, a lot of interesting sights. And yeah, today was recovery day because I knew after walking around New York Comic Con all day, I did not want to work today.
I don't blame
Got
you.
got a bunch of Joes in finally today. Yeah,
I saw that
with
pop.
those, yeah, yeah. Good day. Nothing crazy besides New York Comic Con, but yeah.
No,
Good day,
no
good week.
playoff baseball today.
Yeah, Mets won. So yeah, they
Oh, they
get to
did.
lose. Yeah, they get to lose in Los Angeles now.
What is it tied up? And like
Oh
who's
no, no.
leading who right now,
Mets were
game wise?
down. Mets were down 3-1. They won tonight, so the series is now 3-2. I don't see them doing the Dodgers 3 games in a row. So, but I mean, crazier things have happened in sports. But
Things happen.
I'm kind of resigned. I'm just glad that they didn't let the Dodgers celebrate on our home field. And moving on from sports.
Getting fired up.
Yep.
Well, I'd go to Gort, but he just left.
Well, okay.
Apparently, Gort doesn't want to
See,
talk sports either.
Well,
see
he's
that.
actually a
See,
Dodgers fan.
see. That's what. See. Gort was trying to make a point.
No,
No
I said the big one
sports
thing
on
quick.
this show.
You all right, Gort? Everything all right?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Got some
I'm good.
technical difficulties.
No, I'm good. It's good.
Good. All right. Well, how you doing? We'll go to you next. How you doing? What's new?
Uh, oh boy. Let's see. Not this week. Last week I had a good work trip. I went up to Massachusetts. On the way, I got to see a good friend of mine, and then the rest of the week, because he wasn't far from the job site, met up with my cousin, met his girlfriend. We went to a big sushi place with like the conveyor and all that, and they got the robots bringing you drinks and stuff. That's always good. But I ran into Matt Hurd one of the days. We went to this place, Major League Roast Beef. Had amazing wings. Like, that was good. I gave him a very special gift that he deeply appreciated. I will not be sharing that video. That was for us. He doesn't like certain G.I. Joe characters. Like, I get it. Like,
That
doesn't
sounds so
think much
dirty.
of him. I gifted him a G.I. Joe classified Raptor. It was fun to watch his excitement opening this box, seeing the G.I. Joe box, and then the immediate disappointment at what it was.
That was a quick turnaround because he just like, oh, like he went.
Oh,
That was quick on the emotional scale there.
yeah, that was incredible. That was fun. And then, of course, New York Comic Con this week, and then earlier today, celebrated my mom's birthday, and then now she's right on the road going down to DC, and then she's going to California the next week, and I'm happy. She just came back from Colorado. I'm happy I got to see her at all before she's gone, and I feel like I don't, not till November I see her again.
Your mom
But,
is jet setting, dude. What's up with that?
Yeah, good for her.
Yeah.
Happy birthday,
All over
Mrs.
the
Gort.
place. Work trips, yeah. But yeah, it's been good. Good couple weeks. Got a lot of Joes and junk in the mail. I got a really nice art book, and yeah, good times.
I went to one of those conveyor sushi places you're talking about in California a few years ago. That was wild.
Oh yeah.
It's like just you want to keep grabbing things and grabbing things. It's only $2 a plate at the time. I think it was.
I don't know what ours was, but the bill was expensive. We had 50+ plates for sure, and then we were getting other things off the menu.
Yeah, it's like you can't stop.
Not everything comes on the plate you get rid of, but it was good. It was really good.
Court, did you buy a LeBron jersey from Tyler the Collector?
No.
It was a 3D printed jersey. Snapped together at the seams.
Can they 3D print fabric now? Is that what you're saying?
Hey, they 3D
I'm
print
sure we'll
me.
get there.
What will the future bring?
Yeah.
Well, that's fun. Gord, glad you got
Don't
to see
do that
Mr.
again, Joe.
Mr. Matt Hurd. Love Matt Hurd,
yeah.
one of my favorite people. I wish he would run for president, but he won't.
I'd vote for Matt.
I would.
Those
I'm gonna write him
debates
in.
would be absolutely amazing.
I would tune into every State of the Union.
Yes.
It'd be an amazing time. All right, well, I guess we should come to me. I'm cool. I had a couple good weeks. I spent last week in Pontiac, Illinois. Didn't know there was a Pontiac down there. I thought there was only in Michigan.
Where do you think cars come from?
Detroit. Motor City, I'm just saying. But no, it was fun. Good trip. Nothing went wrong. Fortunately, didn't find any toy shops to go through. Didn't you find one recently, EE? Did you go through somewhere?
Me?
No, EE.
Oh yeah, there's this very weird. It says they're a bookstore, right?
Yeah.
Entire top floor is all books, But downstairs is just nothing but very interesting collection of toys. Very very random in the things they got in there. Lots of old vintage video games too. One of these days, I will go in and give you guys take a full video walkthrough. And I've literally found this place pure by accident, just walking down the block. Like, what is this? They had like a Storm Collectibles uh, Street Fighter figure in the window, and I was like, what? So that's what. So I saw a collectible in the window. So I was like, let me go pop in and see. What anything though? They're a bit pricey, but whatever. Interesting place. I'll take a video one day.
Okay, that sounds fun. Yeah, I'll be heading to Milwaukee next week. Last time I was there, I tried to stop at a couple places. I was very disappointed though. One place I stopped, it was closed because the guy had a heart attack. From when I looked on Facebook, so I don't know if he survived or not.
Did you
And then I went
retract
this
your
other.
negative review?
Yeah,
That's
worst
just
place
so
ever.
It's just so random. I was disappointed because the guy had a heart attack. That's what I heard.
No, I mean the store was
Not wrong.
closed,
I heard the same thing.
and I went to
You know,
Facebook.
like
I just went to Facebook and it said I had a heart attack. I can't come in. For a while, like, oh, sorry, but
I love the
Pretty random.
sympathy in your voice.
yeah, my feelings are dead. I don't care. But the other place I went to had like used. I'm talking like this dude dumpster dove and picked up some broken things and thought they were good and put them in his little detail things and thought people were gonna buy them. I'm like, this is a waste. This is dumb. So I don't know. I'm not feeling too hopeful this time around.
You never know, but yeah, we want pics and videos.
I'll see what I can find. And tomorrow, I'm pretty excited. I'm going out to the Bro Serious household out in central Pennsylvania. We're going to celebrate Fennec Bro Serious's birthday, so I'm pretty excited to see everyone. Going to be a good time, and that's it for me, folks. That's all I really got. So, what do you say we dive into it, folks? We know what you're here for. Big day today, NYCC. We saw the new HasLab. The Hasbro pulled out a panel, but we had two agents go who happen to be in the show tonight. Mr. Gordon E. Prime went yesterday. They had some times we could listen to them talk about their experience. What you got for us, guys? How was it?
My feet hurt.
Oh, yeah.
My feet hurt. Yeah, Gort.
Let's see. Well, we got there early, walked over, and look, you have the option to wait outside or go inside. And it wasn't too cold outside, but we walked inside. You get in the doors and they have the line downstairs. And man, that was a mistake. I think always wait outside, let them open the doors, and then walk in, because then we're like you're stuck together like cattle downstairs in the basement is how it feels like. And then we walked in later, of course, so we're the last row of people to go in. So you lose a little bit of time like that. But once we got up to the floor, it was good. Like, you start walking around, it's still early, and you can move around the aisles freely. Like, you're not asses to elbows yet. It's also Thursday, and there's less people. Like, Saturday's a packed day. Friday's packed, Saturday's different. And then
What's a ticket cost to get in there?
It was 100 for the day,
and then there's fees and all that kind of thing.
Yeah, it came out to almost $100 for the
more.
one day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can only imagine what the whole week's like. Weekend.
Yeah, I've never done a whole
I'm not
weekend.
sure. Yeah. Derek,
I posted a video.
Derek, tell us in the chat, what's a 4-day pass run?
Yeah, Mr. Derek. Derek was there too.
Yes, he was.
I think you guys
I
ran
did
into
post a
him.
video of us waiting in the cattle line downstairs,
Did you?
and I posted
was
it to the
exciting.
group. But you can, I mean, and Gordon's sitting there telling you it's not packed. You can see how many people were down there. Like understand it's packed. You can walk, but if you go, so just imagine Friday and Saturday how much even worse it is.
Derek said it was asses to elbows today, so I can only imagine.
Yeah, it's Friday. Tomorrow is going to be even worse.
Jeez.
So I don't do the weekends anymore. I only do the Thursday.
Sounds like it's the right
Thursday's
move.
good to go in, and really Friday's not bad. Like I would go that before Saturday. And Saturday's not a bad day, but
Derek's is about
Still.
400 for the whole weekend.
Okay, so they're just charging you like the rate per day, I guess.
So if
No real deal there.
like if I wanted to do panels and guest signings and celebrities, then I would do more Friday, Saturday, because that's where you get all that. You get the really good stuff. Like the Hasbro panel was today. They didn't have that yesterday. They didn't, they saved that for the big days, the Fridays and Saturdays.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, no, it's always nice. Most people are very friendly in there. I will say most. You run into your assholes that don't know how to say
I
excuse
remember
me,
a
and
particular individual body checked you.
yeah.
What happened there?
No, Gort was in a booth looking at something. I was standing on the outside of the booth looking at something. It was crowded there, and I kind of really almost got shoved. And I turned around, and you know me, watch where the fuck you going? Well, I have to get by. Well, then say fucking excuse me, like that's all you gotta do. These two guys were literally shoving themselves through people, and it's just like, yeah,
It sounds like they deserved a backhand.
yeah, no, it ain't worth it.
You
I
sure
can
about that?
imagine.
It's not. It ain't worth it.
Debatable. But continue, please.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely not worth it. Um, so before I share some pictures, and I don't have these pictures loaded to certain ones that I wanted to. That I just thought about it, but they had we got to see Ashley Eckstein. She had her little table down there.
Who?
The voice of Ahsoka,
Oh,
the
okay.
real Ahsoka. They had just about every Power Ranger. I felt like from every show, every season, literally scattered throughout the floor, like little
Oh, yeah.
corners. Like you have someone selling toys, and at the end of the table, oh look, there's a Power Ranger from this one, or a Red Ranger, or a Green Ranger, a Black Ranger, a Yellow Ranger.
Power Rangers and wrestlers all over the place.
Yeah. We saw Slaughter. Sergeant Slaughter was there. I did get a picture of him.
To put you in the clutch?
No.
No?
So they had who else? Enter the Dragon. Oh God, what's his name? The actor's name from Enter the
I
Dragon.
don't never remember that. I just
The Last Dragon. Bruce Leroy.
Leroy.
Him.
Let's go
He was
pull it up.
there. A couple of actors from I don't know if you guys ever saw the old movie called The Warriors. They had
Oh,
some of the guys.
Come out and play that those.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them were there, and then they had some of the cast from Good Times was there. They had all three of them sitting right next to each other. Yeah, so it's always nice to walk around and see. I know that guy from that movie, from that show. You know. Now, as Gort continues to talk, I will start to get the picture set and ready to go.
Say words, Gort. Do it.
Words.
Yes.
Words.
Uh,
Present, share screen. I'm
yeah,
gonna
get
bail you
your
out. I'm
shit up.
ready. Oh no, I'm not ready. Oh, sorry.
Well, I'll tell you, like when we walked in, first order of business, I was trying to find an exclusive for somebody. It was posted all over social media. It was a wrestling figure. They never listed a booth number. There was no listing in the directory for the company, Boss Fight Studio. And then everybody associated with them, the comic companies, it was Massive Publishing and Masked whatever. Like none of this shit was in there. Like you can't figure out where they are. I eventually find a booth for one of them. They tell me go to the next one and the next one, and no one knows where any of this is. I don't think Boss Fight even had a booth. I don't know who was selling it or where
I
it was.
never saw Boss Fight.
Yeah, but they happened to put it on Big Bad Toy Store, so that one they were able to get it that way, and that's good because I feel bad that I told them I'd do my best, but to me that's like a promise, and then I was not able to deliver.
What figure was it?
It was a
Vampiro
figure.
Vampiro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't even remember.
In the coffin. It comes in a
Yeah,
coffin.
it was special
Look,
packaging, and he came
yeah.
with like different design than whatever their regular release is. And he was sitting at a table there signing stuff, and it's like you go right to where the goddamn guy is, and no one knows where this toy is. You know, they don't. Boss Fight Studios, never heard of them. Then you tell them the coffin box toy, and the guy's like, "Oh yeah, we did a signing last night. We had a bunch of those. They sold out in 30 minutes." They know exactly what it is. They don't know who or where or why.
So
And
it
there's
really
no
is
rhyme or reason to it.
exclusive. It's an elusive exclusive.
Exactly.
I didn't even hear about this.
Yeah.
Like that's like
Look,
no.
anybody else selling stuff always has like a booth number and all that stuff, and you can find them where they are. Because even if they're not in the directory, like there was Boss Fight in some of these, like I guess if you're late to the game, they're slow to publish you on the New York Comic Con website or in the app. So you can type in somebody, but you're not going to see them. But if you have a number, that's all listed, so you know where those slots are on the map. You know exactly where to go, or you know what aisle to be in to be looking for them, and it becomes really easy.
Yeah, I think that first
Otherwise,
booth, what that
going
guy tell you, they didn't get their table till like 4 days ago. So I
Yeah.
guess they didn't make the
Yeah.
update for the mapping or to know where it was.
He just said, I don't know if it was 4 days, but he said late to the game. That's
Yeah, I
all.
think he actually think he said 4 days if I remember correctly, but
Yeah, it might be.
my memory don't remember. I don't remember much.
Well, don't lie to
Um,
us, okay?
But one thing I do remember, speaking of exclusives, I'm gonna tell this story real quick. Mezco had had some exclusive, right? More of their own line of figures, Doc Nocturnal stuff and that Rumble Society, whatever,
Oh,
whatever
yeah,
it was,
yeah,
right,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
When they're non-licensed stuff, they're in the internal line, right?
Yeah.
And I knew, even though I had been yelling at Dom for weeks that don't you dare ask me to pick you up anything if you're not going. Me being the kind-hearted gentleman that I am, saw the exclusives there, called Dom. Dom, do you need any of the exclusives? Oh my God, yes, 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 yes. I need the 2-pack. So they had a 2-pack, right, of those figures, but they also had a 2-pack of another line that they do called Living Dolls, right? They're like 12-inch dolls, right?
yeah, I've heard of
Dead
those.
dolls.
Living Dead dolls, right?
Yeah.
So I buy Dom his figures, but I call Dom and I'm like, hey, I got your figures.
Oh no.
And he's like, oh my God, thank you, thank you. And I was like, yeah, when did you start collecting these living Dead dolls? I think I ran with this for about a good 20, 30 minutes, and Dom was freaking the fuck out. He kept calling me. He kept, what do you mean? Can you fix it? I don't know, Dom. I'm gonna go back to Boop and see if they let me exchange it. What? Did you get it fixed? Did you get it fixed? Oh man, you fucking with me, right? No, I'm not fucking with you, Dom. I'm not fucking with you. I thought this is what you want. I sent you the picture of them. No, but you sent the other picture too, and then you said this price, and I don't know what happened, Dom, but I grabbed those Living Dead dolls. I thought that's what you wanted. Oh,
Dom,
man.
how
I
are you
thought
falling for that, Dom?
I
Come
thought that
on.
man was gonna have a heart attack. I thought that man was gonna have a heart attack. That was fucking hysterical.
Oh, it's always good.
I can't believe he believed you.
I'm very believable.
I mean, I wouldn't have. I've been like, fuck you. No, you're not. Living Dead dolls.
Ask Logan what happens when you don't believe me.
Oh, that's true. Forgot about that.
Yeah, very, very,
Hey,
very
real
believable.
quick, Boss Fight Studios. They did those Battletoads. Is that them?
No, they didn't do that. They did. That's just making me think they did the Bucky O'Hare figures. That's
Okay.
a couple years now, but they do the Vitruvian hacks, and they have a couple licensed things. Outside of that, they started doing some Red Sonja stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the name. I couldn't think of
And
anything.
are
they made.
there's some Garfield figures coming up. I think that's them too. Like a Garfield, Odie, and Nermal.
I didn't
Check
know
that.
that.
I'm gonna share some pictures.
You got some pics?
I'm gonna start with what I
Yeah, they
thought
were doing
was.
Garfield.
This was like the best booth that I've ever seen at New York Comic Con.
Blow that
I
up.
can't see it. Make that shit bigger.
Is it a Ryobi booth?
Yes, it is.
What?
I was joking.
No, that's exactly what it is.
I
Yes,
thought
they
like
had a whole big setup of power tools for Ryobi. Don't ask me why.
I
Is
thought
that
we
But
were
and a roll of paper
Constructicons
towels?
from far away.
Yeah, and a roll of paper towels on the bottom.
What the fuck? Make that make sense.
yeah, when I saw it, I was like, Oh, but wait. You got the helmet,
Oh
the
yeah.
Oh
headpiece.
yeah, they
Yeah,
had
yeah.
all kinds of like paper hats they were giving
Oh,
out. There
we have
was
a
the
Yu-Gi-Oh hat.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
We definitely belong here.
Yep.
And the Starbucks, in the
They
Starbucks.
had
Yep.
the same team as Game of Thrones, I
There
guess.
you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see EE in that Yu-Gi-Oh. That's what I want.
Shit, there you
It'll
have it,
never
Oh,
folks.
happen.
you didn't wear
It'll
any of that.
never happen.
Ryobi, official tool of nerds everywhere.
You
Well,
could
look at
use your
Dante.
scroll wheel.
Look at Esteban's comment.
Yeah, I know. I don't. My scroll wheel acts up sometimes.
Okay.
I need a new mouse.
This has to be a first.
And they were right across from, and I didn't take pictures. Mino Trains was there also,
Yeah.
right on the
They
other
had,
side, selling
they had a good
trains.
Well,
actual
that makes
setup
more
there.
sense.
A little. Definitely made a little more sense, but so upcoming costumes for Kingpin and Daredevil in the
Ooh.
Daredevil Born Again show.
You
That
get
he's
one
on display.
toys.
Yo, how many? What do you got? Like 1 megapixel phone? You got to keep zooming in.
Oh, the pictures were done taken small, man. Listen, did you take any fucking pictures?
I
He's
sent
got
you
it-
some.
He's got it in thumbnail mode.
Oh, look, guess what? This is what you sent me. And
Yep.
what am I doing? I'm
I don't
zooming
know.
in.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You got
So,
wild resolution on your laptop.
It's funny because you're zooming in on small food. Makes it even
So
funnier.
Good Smile Company, they do like Figma and then Nendoroids and things. They had all these little like sushi and like Japanese food platters and stuff. And they were small, like they're scaled like 1/12 roughly, and I thought that was pretty cool. Like I don't necessarily know what figures they go to, but like some of the drinks and things, like they're very detailed.
Are they like
There's
12
not a lot of
scale?
options like that.
yeah,
So you could like
ish.
make a diner scene with your figures
Sure.
then, or something.
Well, definitely a Japanese restaurant.
You can have a sushi bar that has a little conveyor belt. There you go.
Yeah.
Interesting. What's that? Those dolls below there? What is that?
Look like
Yeah, so
Nendoroid
dolls.
things, because they're like
Right.
the big heads with the tiny bodies.
All right. Shout out to Mini Food.
Some pictures of the floor.
Tamagotchi?
Mm-hmm.
That's still around, huh?
Making a comeback.
Yeah.
Anyone ever have one of those here?
Booth.
I had a Gigapet. I had the frog.
Still alive?
To this day, never changed the batteries.
They had this.
Gord, do you have a story about this Goku
Super-
statue?
Yeah, there was this giant Goku. At one point, everybody's walking around with these Dragon Ball bags. They were tote bags. They could snap shut at the top. This was more of a vertical bag, but they had straps on them. You wear them like a backpack, and they were just handing them out for free. And we missed that, unfortunately. But they were handing them out underneath the giant Goku. It was for they have a new show, Dragon Ball Daima.
Yes.
Is, I think what it's called.
R.I.P. Akira Toriyama.
Yes. Yeah.
So they were handing out sacks underneath Goku's sack.
Correct.
Yes.
I like it. I like it.
That's a great observation, Joe.
Thank you for making it awkward.
That's why y'all brought me in. It's the details.
Sack under a sack. I love it. What's this? Marvel booth?
Yeah, they I know when we were there, they had at one point they had the guys that are doing the new Ultimates comic come up, and they were talking to the writers and artists. They were there.
Mhm.
Is
But
that
we
a
were walking
dinosaur with a
by.
flower on his head?
That's Doctor Doom on his head.
Oh.
But I'm gonna pretend he's holding flowers now.
Well, I was thinking a dinosaur meets Bulbasaur.
It's kind of
Or
what
Venus
it looks like.
too. Yeah.
Sure.
The crossover you didn't know we needed.
The color's right.
Ivysaurus Rex.
I like it.
Got some Gundam.
Oh, that Gundam that's a big one.
That looks big.
Yeah, I mean, like the thing was like 10 feet tall or something.
Thank you,
take
Derek
that
B. I
Gundam,
appreciate that.
that life-size Gundam down. They take that down in Japan.
I don't know if they did yet. I think they were going to.
Oh, they shouldn't. That looks cool.
No, they should upgrade it and release it.
Yeah,
Make it
that
real.
was above the Mezco booth.
Got a
Like,
Mezco booth
really stood
looking
out.
nice.
Little cosplay. Thought this guy's a black chrysanthemum figure.
Is that how you say it?
I don't know.
Never,
how
I
to say
can
it.
never pronounce this dude's name. Krisherberger doesn't have
No,
enough vowels.
it's Darth Vader.
Just
guy
just
next
call
to
him
him.
Christopher. It's fine.
Yeah,
Okay, Christopher.
it's Darth and Chris.
That's a big dude to fit in that. That's life size.
He might have been on stilts.
I'm gonna pretend he's not.
Sure.
That's cool. That's really good cosplay though. That turned out nice. Good for that guy.
Yep.
That's they had like the Gundam booth, and that's just all the different like size scales that they have. But you don't usually see them lined up. Can you zoom in on that one? Like they got the little
Okay.
SD size, like the super deformed on the left, and then from left to right, there's the entry grade, high grade, real grade, master grade, the perfect grade. And I just recently got back into the Gundam, so a big shout out to E. He waited in line with me for, I think it was right about 40 minutes to even just get in and be able to grab a couple things.
What'd you get?
But it's interesting. Like the three of them, they're all the same size, like about 5.5 inches tall, and then like the prices are right about like in US dollars like 10, and then you're gonna range like 15, 20-ish or more for the high grade, which is the blue stripe there. The real grade, they're very, very detailed. They're kind of small versions of the perfect grade that's on the far right. Those are going for anywhere like $35 to $50. And then the master grade, that's the larger size. They're about 8 inches tall. People, seem to prefer that one for the size, and I definitely get it. But I never find them to be as nice. Like they're bigger, but I think the detail and some of the intricacies on the small ones, like it just sort of beats it out for me. Definitely character variety, because they don't do a lot of units in that scale. But
In which scale?
yeah, the master grade, you get all like you get the Gundams, but you don't necessarily get all the enemy units and like ancillary characters.
So you're
But
better
the high
going.
grade usually.
So you're better going with either the lower three there or the perfect grade.
Yeah, you have a lot more character variety overall instead of just different, red, white, and blue Gundams.
What's the perfect grade cost?
A couple $100.
Yeah.
Like that one, I think is 300 roughly. That one came out a bunch of years ago now. The perfect grade Unleashed for the RX 78. But it's got like a big interior metal skeleton and all that, and you see a lot of it when you're moving it around, and there's lights and things in it, but you're really like covering up a work of art with that one. Like I've never done a perfect grade, but I almost don't want to. It just feels like, what's the point? All the money is inside of it, and you're not really getting to see it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Got some Street Fighter action.
Jada Toys.
Jada Toys.
That's a really like on point company with the offering. These figures are $20, and they've delivered a large cast already, and
That's fine.
that's a job well done, for like a property.
$20, huh? Not bad. Yeah, they look good. I think Eric B's into that line, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think those little like I'm not buying them, but I think they look fantastic.
What do we got? What's this company?
Diamond Select.
Okay.
Archangel, looking good.
Got to see my Realm shirt in the back.
I see that.
Watch your fly down.
I like those wings on that thing. They look really good.
Dude, Archangel's
Because
sweet looking.
Only way it fits.
Yeah.
Diamond's a
yeah,
little bit
Alice.
bigger than the regular Marvel Legends size. Is that how that works?
Correct.
Like
Correct.
an inch taller, I think.
And usually a little less articulated. But they've gotten a lot better over the years with the articulation.
Yeah.
The
War
sculpt's always on
Machine,
point too.
Oh yeah, they look beautiful. Oh, yeah.
Annihilus. What's this here?
Some more Diamond Select.
What was the Spider-Man?
It was Spider-Man
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looked
and
really
Venom.
big. Okay. It looked bigger than it looked like a statue. I didn't know if that was something.
It is. No, that was.
Okay. Apocalypse. Those are nice.
Mm-hmm.
Statue action.
Yeah, this is like a fun booth to walk by because they had the most variety shelf to shelf.
I like the
Like some of
Maleficent.
them might have been all Star Wars or all Marvel, but
And yep,
there was a
they're
lot of good
working.
shit in there.
For you House of Dragon fans, they're working on the House of Dragons line.
Hmm.
Face sculpts are actually pretty damn good. Hers is a little off, but the other ones were. I was surprised.
It was pretty good. I saw those earlier. Yeah, I like those. Haven't watched the show though.
Yeah, and so that's all the pictures I loaded up for today's
Oh, that was it
for
for like
the
just the show floor.
yeah for the show
Yeah,
floor. I mean there was I mean I got tons of pictures in
yeah.
my
No,
phone, but I
we
mean
we had taken a bunch.
yeah.
Any other interesting things you saw there?
Uh, I, it's like everything because it's like it's sensory overload, really. Like
Mm-hmm.
you have immediately different variety, booth to booth to booth. Like you have like let's say I was like there's the big Bandai booth and the Tamashii Nation stuff, and that's next to NECA and Kid Robot, and there's Marvel, and you can see the big Goku and the Dragon Ball Z stuff, and everything is just and like you're always in a radius of just things to look at, and it's hard to miss things too. Sometimes like on some of the second passes, you're running into an aisle, and then you're seeing brand new stuff that you missed the first time,
Mm-hmm.
and that could be even displays in some of the cases and things. Like I did a quick circle of the Diamond Select at one point, and then I saw there were Star Wars statues, but I'm not super happy with where Star Wars is at right now, so I didn't look at it. Second go around, that's when I start to notice, oh, you got this nice new Rex in there, and then they did Captain Fordo Arc Trooper, which that's like old pre-Disney stuff. That's the good stuff, and they have all these statues in there, and I'm excited for that. Um, like the Clone Wars animated style looking for some of them because they had Obi-Wan, and I can't believe they put the Rex in there. That's a new one that they're announcing, but not an Anakin yet. And it's just he's obviously going to be coming,
Mm-hmm.
but it's nice to see all that stuff.
Yeah.
But of course, the two statues that I'm most interested in, the only ones that didn't have the little card in there that tells you exactly what it is and what the price is going to be, and now I have to guess. And I'm
Oh,
probably
you're talking about
paying the Star Wars,
Star
the
Wars
Diamond
ones? Yeah.
Booth, yeah, because that the Captain Fordo, I'm sure I'm paying more for that than I want to. Like that's at least like a 2 or 250 based on the prices of some of the others.
Mm.
Like there's a
Now it's
nice
like the
Cocoon in
stuff
there.
when you're talking about the booze. Are they similar things clumped together, or is it like anything can be next to anything?
Anything could be next to anything.
Mm.
Like whoever paid the most money, that's like front and center when you go up into the middle of the Javits Center floor, and then usually like when you walk in, if you go towards what would be your left, I guess, they have a lot of like big name retailers or companies over there. But that could be, like there was an eBay booth or Crunchyroll or their Funkos over there. But you get Geico and AT&T and like just other stuff there. Like everybody's got something. There's video game companies. Everybody's showing something off. Mezco was mixed in between all that stuff. But a lot of the smaller toy companies, they're all just bunched together. And then everything else is just aisles of people with comic books and I don't know, handmade shit, plushy shit, action figures, and you don't see as much of that. Like just a booth full of Marvel Legends or Hasbro stuff or like mainline things. You see a lot of import things. You see lot of like artwork, like the high end artwork, always upstairs. Like people that are doing stuff in their garage, like lesser known artists. I mean, like no disrespect, like and unfortunately a lot of the comic artists, they're always downstairs. But I mean like the Alex Ross type stuff. That's the shit that's upstairs. Like big name people. Everybody else is an artist alley downstairs, which we didn't I don't think we walked around that at all.
No, I don't think we got a chance.
Yeah, not us. Yeah. Jose, Derek, and you guys that are going, more than once, like I know you'll get in there. But I did not bring my poster tube, which I would normally throw that stuff in. And unfortunately, let's see, my wife's going there tomorrow. She forgot to bring it too because I wanted her to grab a couple things. That was the plan. I'll be fair and say I just didn't want to walk around with the poster tube. It's a pain in the ass.
It is kind of awkward to carry.
Yeah, I was giving that responsibility to her, but I guess not.
So I know you saw Derek and Sean there, and you said you saw Jose.
Yeah.
Who else? You run in the Kincaids or anyone else at all?
I asked Mike if he was going. He said that they got to their hotel the Thursday night, but they're there, today and the rest of the weekend. But we didn't run into them. And
Are they selling, or are they just going as fans?
No, they're just walking around.
Okay.
And I saw they were Joker and Catwoman today, so that's a lot of fun. They're always doing, pretty solid cosplay at New York Comic Con, and then the shows that they sell at. And I actually like that. They always have a new one each day that they're selling and doing that stuff. And that's a good time.
Was Dust there? I thought wasn't he going to show up at some point?
Dust?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see Dust.
I don't.
Oh, I thought
remember
I
him.
thought I saw him mention. The
Dust made a post in the Realm, and I know there were a couple people going, but I think we just ran into
okay, maybe I misheard that.
Jose, Derek, and Sean. And I know, a couple other people walking around that had posted.
But it's big. It's you can very easily not run into somebody all day.
Oh,
Definitely.
I'm assuming so. I saw that line of people.
Yeah. Although there were some fuck faces. I was on the train into the city. I ran into them like 3 or 4 times. You just see them again.
Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah, the guy's girlfriend was talking all about Ryan Reynolds playing Homelander in The Boys. I'm like, I hate you people so much right now. Like you're sitting next to like you're not real nerds. I'm sorry. There's the difference between making a mistake and then just you're wrong about everything you say. Everything that comes out of your mouth is wrong.
This
I wish
is
I moved my
why.
on the train.
This is why I don't have the conversations at work about stuff like this, movies, TV shows, sports. Nope, I'm not going to engage with people about this.
I don't blame
Yeah,
you.
these are the people that are like, oh boy, I can't wait to go to the Marvel booth and meet Batman. Like, okay, I'm sure you will. You'll have a good time at the show.
Look, man, ignorance is bliss. Let it.
That's fun. All right, well, I'm glad you guys had a good time. Sounds like it was good fun. I'd love to get up there one of these years, maybe next year. I don't know if you guys are going next year, but maybe I'll try and join you on a Thursday.
I think so. Yeah.
I mean, we'll see. Right now, my feet and my legs are telling me never again.
We'll bring you a wheelchair. Don't worry.
Yeah.
But I say that every year. So
Got a hover around for you.
You can be Professor X for a day. It's fine.
Yeah, you can
How's your
go
neck?
in your hover around.
Yeah. How's your neck?
Neck is fine. Neck is fine.
How's your back?
Stop.
I am.
Stop.
I am.
Children's show, Joe. No, it's not.
Children at heart.
All right, so I know we got some other things that were announced today. What do you guys want to talk about next? We got the Sentinel, Joe,
Talk about the Sentinel.
Ghostbusters. Talk about the Sentinel next.
Yeah. Pull something out.
So,
What we got?
interesting enough, Hasbro has done it again,
Say it ain't so.
as they did with their Dragon Man. We have a new a new Marvel Legends Sentinel coming.
Non-HasLab.
Non-HasLab,
Make sure it's emphasized.
22 inches tall, 175. Pre-order ends 11/24, I think it was. So here we are with another timed pre-order from them on a much larger figure now.
And just to verify with everyone, this is not a reissue of the HasLab. This is smaller, correct?
Correct. This is only 22 inches. It's a different body.
Mm-hmm.
It is not a reissue, people. It is not a reissue. Let's not start that nonsense.
How tall was the HasLab one?
24, 26, something like that. 23. It's definitely shorter. It's a picture somewhere. I don't know if I grabbed it.
Looks good.
Of standing next.
Esteban says 26 and a half.
There you go. Thank you, Esteban.
I trust you. I trust him.
So do I.
That man's
Straight. This looks straight out of a cartoon.
It does.
So it's got, I see like the broken face in the chest,
Mm-hmm.
and it's got blast effect. Does it
Do
come
those
with
fingers move?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
nice.
Does it have? Okay, so this is
There
what
we
it comes
go.
with.
Nice rear shot.
Giggity.
Yeah, that's it. See, that's an interesting move for them. Maybe not. I don't think it should be unexpected either.
Yeah. I like this. I think that scales
yeah.
well.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that
Scales
scale.
pretty well.
Did you back the HasLab E?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Are you
I
getting,
have
are you
the,
getting
I
one
have
of
the
these?
set. I don't know. I want to.
Oh, you're doing it.
We'll see.
I heard everyone's gonna do the master mold for this HasLab, and they're gonna
Well,
use this for the regular
that would
singles.
be the kind of the ideal way to work
Yeah.
it. I think. Yeah, you can see the articulation on the fingers, the joints.
Yeah.
Look at that face. That's a nice face. Sculpt.
That's straight cartoon.
That's good. Last effects, another face. What's that? Okay, that's a chest piece. No.
Yeah, that's a swap out the chest piece.
Right. Double joints. Yeah, that looks pretty cool, man. I didn't know this was coming today.
Well, they had announced
What?
that they were doing something big this weekend, to be revealed on Friday and Saturday, and you can pre-order it at the booth, at the Pop Insider booth.
Now, remember there was that base plate that we saw.
Yeah, I didn't grab the picture somehow. I
Is
thought
that
I did.
does that come with this, or how do you get that?
I don't know. Good question, because I don't see that base plate.
That was the tease that we saw.
It's actually a good question. In all the pictures, I don't see that base plate.
Maybe
Yeah, it was like a gray base plate. It was it looked like a broken street or something.
And the footprint.
With footprints
Yeah.
for the Sentinel.
And
They put it out late yesterday.
Yeah, it may just have been a promotional piece of thing.
Yeah, something.
It's not actually meant to come with it.
Possibly.
A prop.
But I
as they
don't think
say.
they would make it if I don't think they would have that out like that if it wasn't something you can get somewhere.
Yeah.
I think they would.
Maybe it's an order bonus. I don't know.
Has there been any people, any backlash to this? Just people who bought the HasLab saying, "Well, I spent all that money and I could have waited for this."
Which is unfortunate because this one might be exactly what people wanted that time.
Mm-hmm.
But
If
you're
you haven't
getting
seen
what's
it, I'm
offered.
sure it's coming.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look, I don't think people had a problem with the first one. It sold, what, 22,000?
No.
On the
It sold
HasLab,
well.
So
Yeah.
sold very well. And again, I like this. I like this. Like this pre-order window type thing that you're doing for some of these things now.
Yeah.
Maybe you can give me a 22-inch Stay Puff to go with my plasma series.
I'm hoping for
Maybe.
one of those. I'd definitely grab one.
Something, without having to do it as a HasLab, because I don't need tiers. It just needs to be.
And this right here, this exactly perfect model for it. Big figure, limited window, get it done.
Yep.
Yeah.
Does that have any movement at the waist? It just looks like.
Yeah, there was.
The one holding Cyclops, maybe.
Hold on. Yeah. See.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
all
you
right. Yeah. That cut just looks so clean. I
Yeah.
didn't even notice.
Yeah, it looks like
it's
maybe
straight up.
a twist and maybe a slight crunch.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's good then. Good.
Yeah. So it doesn't have the same. Obviously, doesn't look like it has the same ab articulation that the HasLab did. I don't see a thigh cut either, which is fine.
It
It's
might
fine
just
for
twist
something like
inside
this.
the hip joint,
Yeah.
maybe.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit, and this is fine for what it is.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm happy with it.
I agree. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm not really collecting Marvel Legends, but if I did, I would definitely pick one of these up.
Yeah.
Not bad. All right.
I like the business model. It gives a lot of opportunity to do other higher end items without having to rely on HasLab.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You like? I think who was Joe? Did you just say Stay Puff, man?
Yeah,
Without
yeah.
do
Stay Puff.
that.
Yeah.
I think that would make a better timed exclusive than HasLab.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That would
Because
definitely work.
you
So
do a
hopefully in the
HasLab,
future-
then you can have people complaining about what are the tiers? Why are there tiers? Why are there no tiers? And it just
Yeah.
it doesn't. It's
No.
for Stay Puff. What tiers do you need?
crying tears about
Burn,
tears.
burn marks.
No. I don't
I don't even
Yeah.
need that.
No. It never looks good.
No.
No, But that's pretty cool, though. So moving on, we'll talk some Joe. Get some Joe out of the way.
We can talk some Joe.
Talk some Joe, not Joe S. Of course. Of course, we're talking about some GI Joe. Has a little panel today. The screen grabs aren't great. Apologies for that. They didn't put anything official up, so we're going off of whatever the video that was shown. So shout out to his tank for these pictures.
We're gonna start with the name only reveals, which they did a little differently this time. But
Yeah.
here we go.
Name and picture. So we got Crystal Ball for those who don't know.
Usually when we get
never guessed
name only reveals, we get just a name. This is the first time they even gave us any kind of image to go with their name only reveals. So
And that's just old card art.
yeah,
I like that card art. That looks good.
Yeah.
And then we got a Darklon. He was Iron Grenadier. Is that correct, fellas?
Yeah. It's Destro's cousin.
Okay, looks good. What else? And we got Eric Beast, long anticipated favorite. We got the Snake Eyes from the Deke cartoon, but also later on in Joe.
Ninja Force Snake Eyes.
No orange goggles. Sorry about that, Eric B. But I know you're looking forward to this. So that's anyone in on that one?
Maybe.
I'm
and
sure
on
I will
Crystal
be.
Ball and Darklon.
Well, I can see
that's
why
it.
he likes it.
Yeah.
I can see why Derek B likes it. He's also wearing a vest which doesn't have sleeves.
Good eye, Joe. Good eye.
Now
All right,
we
what
got,
we got?
our retro figs that will be going up for pre-order on Tuesday. It's for the
So
retro
we got
line.
a half sleeve Viper. Very
Yeah,
cartoon accurate.
This is like pure cartoon Viper too. I got excited seeing this. I went and grabbed my I got the Cobra Island. I grabbed it off the shelf. This is all new legs and boots. I mean, I don't believe that that's reuse. I don't recognize it from anything. But the vest is new. The head is the same. The arms are new because the last one wasn't sleeveless like this. They used the old Duke arms, which had the forearm sleeves, and then you had a fully covered like gauntlet. But this has the open gauntlet. This is exactly the cartoon, and now this one, Cobra Island can suck it because I'm gonna buy a bunch of these. Like that's fantastic.
I like. I'm definitely in for one of these.
Yeah.
I'm definitely in for one of these also.
Yeah, I'll stand
Maybe
next
two.
to my other Viper that I'm not throwing across the room.
Yeah, no, I'm not throwing none of my toys across the room.
And
That does
Derek,
come with goggles too. By the way, it's in
Yeah.
the picture. I don't know if you uploaded that one, but it does come with the goggles, the backpack.
the
Yeah,
Viper
when you're wearing a
does.
faceplate, the goggles do a lot to protect your eyes.
Yeah, I was gonna
You
say,
need
I-
those.
It, it doesn't have to make sense. It just looks cool, I guess. I don't know.
That's
But here we
fine.
got a throwback rock and roll here.
Yep. The
No
full- the
tattoo
full
list, by
green.
the way.
Yeah, I'm grabbing that. I like the other
I'm
one.
passing on this one.
You're
but I like
passing. I'm passing too. I like my tattoo.
I didn't get
on
the
rock
first
and
one,
roll.
so I'm probably in on that one.
Yeah, this is.
You like
this
first
is
one, Joe?
rock and roll.
I just didn't get it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying not to swap out as much anymore, but it looks
Yeah,
good.
I can't keep swapping out.
I'm trying to decide if I want that stalker or not. And we got some Dr. Mindbender.
Which
Love the boots.
he's not coming with, I guess, all the extra shit, of course, from that
No.
first exclusive. But he's got the two guns here, and I didn't see any other accessories for him in the pictures, at least.
Look, he's got a bedazzled cod piece onesie and the boots. So what else do you need?
No, nothing.
Yeah.
But
Did
anybody
that-
that didn't grab that exclusive, like this is good that
Yeah,
they
I
put
wanna
them
get
out
it.
like this for you.
Yeah, if you didn't
Yeah.
buy it, the multiple opportunities that it came up.
Yeah.
If you're one of those guys,
Oh,
Hey, did the
sorry.
did the Mindbender, the first one come? Did it have the Cobra logo on the back of the jacket thing? I don't think it did.
I don't remember.
If you got one,
I tell you
reach.
right now, nope, it does not.
Huh? Okay,
Okay.
so that's different.
That's how they get you to buy it again.
There you get you.
Not
That's-
bad.
Yep, and now I'm gonna swap. Now I'm gonna do it and swap the cape. Hasbro.
So you can pose your figure from the front. Perfect.
He's gonna
Exactly.
be that guy.
Yeah.
Now this.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
What's this called again?
They hang on. The Cobra Perimeter is what they were calling it.
Okay, I
Apparently.
kind of like that. I think that's a neat idea. The little sets.
Yes.
So
like
we got
that.
our first, I guess we can call it a play set.
I think that's exactly what it is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm gonna take that up to my treehouse.
So we got, it comes with a little bunker, 2 ladders, sandbags, those,
Yep.
whatever those things are in the front.
And then this is Alley
They-
Viper, Redeco, and
Trench Viper.
Trench
Yeah, they're calling him a
Viper.
trench viper.
Yeah.
Brand new kind of soldier.
I'm in on that.
Yeah. I think that a little set like that is long overdue. Like accessory packs and things, like all that stuff.
Yeah.
Look, it worked back then. There's no reason it won't work
This-
now.
Yeah, I would much rather get don't get me
man.
wrong, like it's nice to have these big things, but on the flip side, like I think this little stuff like that, like I'd be in on more of those.
I wonder where this is going to lead to because, man, I'm already questioning my sanity for going in on 12 scale Joe vehicles. Now we're going to be doing little play sets. I don't know if I have the room for this. I want that
We're
figure,
gonna make
but
room.
man, I would love to have that trench figure. But
And the beauty of this is, if you look on the left here, they're making them so that you can arrange them a little differently, stack them, whatever, a little bit little modular to them. So
that looks so cool.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah,
Looks
this is going to be
nice.
interesting
Yeah.
where they go with this.
So what's that up there? Is that's a Rattler in the top
That's a
right
Rattler.
line?
Yeah.
Rattler. Okay. Always look for the T's. Always look for the T's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to think about that one.
Look
We'll
at that.
see.
Looks good.
Oh no, I'm definitely getting it. This is a no-brainer for me.
Mm-hmm. What else we got? So this one's interesting. What's going on? What do they call it? It's the anniversary vintage line,
Legacy.
anniversary line,
Legacy
line.
collection.
So we got a firefighter.
Those legs look long to you, or is it just the way the pants are?
It could just be the picture too, but it looks a
I
little
think
long
it's
there.
the way the picture looks and then the striping is not helping it.
Looks like they're reusing Ripper's little jaws of life there.
Oh yeah, traditional firefighting tool, of course.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I know Logan's excited about this one. You got anyone getting that one? You gonna jump in on that, guys?
Yeah,
No.
of course. Yeah,
You're in, okay.
because I'm that dude.
Footloose.
We got Footloose.
Definitely grabbing Footloose.
Yep.
I love the Tampo paint on the rocket launcher there.
Yeah, I like that. I'm definitely in for one of these.
Yeah.
Looks good.
And
then we
so,
got
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were talking about this.
got ourselves a Mass Device tease. They teased this at the last PulseCon, right? A few months ago. Well,
They called
a
it the
few months
search
ago,
for
a
the
few months
mass
ago.
device or
Search for the mass. So we got a
whatever
little bit
it
more,
was, something.
little bit more detail on this one. So we'll hit the next slide there,
boom.
and here we go.
This impressed the fuck out of me.
I'm in for the polar bear, dude.
Sure.
I mean, just the polar bear alone. If you remember months ago, they teased a foot,
Mhm.
a great render of a foot, and people were saying, like, even I said that has to be the polar bear because I couldn't belong to anything else. But I would never imagine that they would do this. Well,
Here it is.
Here it is. That is.
You know, I was out on this, and then during the pre-show, he was like, "Dude, you got to get the polar bear," and all of a sudden, I changed my mind. So I think I'm going to get it just for the polar bear.
Yeah, the polar bear, the mass devices. Gort's under the impression, and he might be. I think he's right that they're gonna do a mass device for us, but as a build-a-figure type
Build a weapon.
Yeah.
thing, build a weapon, because we got we got the red crystal coming,
Because you have
which
that
is
first,
part of the device.
you have one of 3 canisters there. So then the question will be, how will they deliver that to us? I would expect the other canisters to be with some sort of figure pack like this.
Well,
just
you had
some
mentioned
big shit.
earlier in the pre-show that they could be doing a blonde cover girl with perhaps.
Yeah, I was
she'll
just
come
trying
with
to
that.
guess. Because, like, that's Snake Eyes that they have in there. Like, they have, like he's grabbing the crystals. They're radioactive. He's glowing red for a chunk of that episode.
Mhm.
I'm
Yep.
happy they went with just the hands to do that. But And that's smart. And he's got the regular hands also, so he doesn't have to have
What-
pink ones.
What is that tuft of fur up by the head?
It looks like it goes right there on the
he got
shoulder.
shot with something.
Look at the shoulder here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
That's
think
when
you pull it off, and there's an arrow coming out.
That's
You got a bear trap.
Yep.
hopefully they do
Wonder if it
the
closes. Wonder if
giant
it'll
snowman that
close.
saved Snake Eyes. Hopefully we get one of those.
The blonde cover girl was also unique to the Mass Device episode, so I kind of thought maybe that's their way to do that. If let's say they never did a Wolverine HasLab, which is the only other time I could anticipate getting one outside of a regular release, put it with some Mass Device shit, and that's how you're going to get it. Anything that's specific, maybe a Dr. Vandermeer, with the actual unit minus these canisters. Like, kind of dirty to sell them separate, but like it's also smart business. That's how they're going to make money.
I wonder if
And this is a big, awesome polar bear.
It is.
You should be buying this for the bear.
We'll get a weather dominator as well, maybe in the future.
I'm not saying no to that.
Yeah, I'm not saying no to anything at this
I'll
point
take
from
it.
them. Who knows?
Eric B, I will gladly sell you that Snake Eyes if you want it.
I will. The only thing I will say no to is a Defiant and a Flag.
Yeah,
I don't think you have to
yeah.
worry about either one of them. To be honest with you.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
I don't think-
I mean, no. When I say
It's
saying no, I
probably
mean no. Like it's not going to happen. They're not going to make
Oh,
those.
okay.
So,
No.
not at this scale.
No.
And here was the tease. Little tease of something to come.
A tire from something.
Yeah,
So-
some vehicle.
We're hearing Thunder Machine.
I'm
I
thinking
don't know if
that
we have a
with the
picture
mesh.
of an old Thunder Machine, but maybe.
Stand by.
I don't, but I could tell you that the front tires are there's nothing really near them, like nothing covering them. But in the back tires, they're covered up with an armor piece. Not to say this can't be, and that this is just part of something, but it doesn't. It's not what the Thunder Machine looks like, because you see the bars there for like a cage too.
Yeah. So the
I saw
the
people-
whole one, the bars are in the front.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because this doesn't look like the front section. I saw people saying Striker, but that's another one where the tires are out from the vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking up old Joe vehicles and nothing really matched when I was
Yeah.
seeing it. So I don't know what this could be.
Not to say it can't come out looking different either, but
Making a little modification on it.
Sure,
that they do it all the
but
time.
they've been going pretty classic so far. But all we know is we're getting vehicle.
Another 12 scale to find room for somewhere. Yippee-ki-yay.
But that was everything.
Which
they showed today
could be
for
another
Joe's.
problem coming up here in a second.
Oh, yeah, speaking of more
Yeah.
one-sold vehicles, we got a big announcement this morning. We got a new HasLab, folks, and it is the Ecto 1/Ecto 2 from the Ghostbusters.
1A.
1A, excuse me.
Yeah. In the
So cool.
Ecto 2's the helicopter, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Sure. We'll just say this.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave this up for a minute.
That's what she said.
So there's two models. There is the base model, which is this right here. Got your classic Ecto 1. You got a Slimer. You got the Librarian. And it looks like the rack that comes out of the back of the thing that has the proto things.
The gurney.
The gurney. And then,
Load all the proton packs on it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So this comes with this. Man, I was reading the description for all this. This is great. Lots of lights. You got the front headlights going on there. You see the lights up top. I think the radio had some lights in it on the inside. The steering wheel was turning. There is a lot to like here, in my opinion. I think this looks great. What do you guys think?
I like it.
I think it
Yeah.
looks really good.
Yeah, I'm enjoying that. And, EE got up, so we can't switch pictures, so we're just going to stare at this for another minute.
Yeah. I think you also forgot the most important accessory here, which
What's
is the
that?
books. The books at the bottom.
Oh, the librarian does come with books.
Yes.
What kind of librarian would she be if she didn't have her little ghost
She's
books?
got the symmetrical book stacking books.
Mhm.
I think I would have liked if they had the full stack though.
Yeah.
Like her height.
Yeah, yeah. But something that
Hey,
is
Buy 3 of these. Buy 4 of those.
it'll have to be done.
Yeah.
Tyler, start working on a stack of books.
There you go, Tyler. That's your next big
Something
business
else that this
venture.
is missing. because there's this and there is the deluxe when E could swap the pictures. But when the librarian decides to scare away Ray in the movie, get her, and you get like the whole other face and all that. That's not included. I'm a little surprised at that because it feels like they went all in on the details minus something like that. And
Are
I don't
you
know where else. I don't anticipate them selling a librarian separate.
Mm-mm.
are you ready for me to keep going through the picks?
Yeah.
Yeah. Derek's asking if the Blitzway is bigger. Was that what scale was the Blitzway one?
Blitzway was much bigger. Blitzway is
That
6
one's
scale, I
six.
believe.
Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. All right. So here is the
Deluxe model.
For $75 more, you're getting everything else, and a conversion to the Ecto 1A.
So yeah, we got the Ghostbusters from the second movie wearing their second
Yep.
suits. We got two. What are those? Slime.
You got the
Slime
slime pack.
Slime
guns,
packs.
slime packs.
We got the proto packs. We got effects for all four. Shout out to that. That's good because I know that the original toys only came with the one. I think it was
Winston.
Winston or was it Winston?
Mm-hmm.
One of them came with it.
It was Winston.
And
I just
the most
this week.
the most important accessory would be, of course, the cup in the balloon.
So
Pretty
you actually
kitties.
Yep. So,
Yeah.
so
What
you
about the
actually
dancing
don't have
toaster?
And
Yeah.
the dan I don't. Wow, I didn't know there was a toaster. Okay, I missed that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, right there. Dancing toaster. Remember when they put the slime in the toaster?
Higher
Your
and
love.
higher.
Yeah, I did not know that was a part of it.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah. Lou's
That-
very.
They
They-
they
they
thought of they thought of almost everything with this. I have to give them credit.
Where's the Vigo painting?
Where's the Vigo painting? There you go.
Vigo.
Those cheap bastards.
That's in the next series of figures. You get a Vigo finally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a build a
so-
figure.
So you gotta
Go ahead, E.
go.
No,
I'm
it's
just sharing.
9.9 inches high, 22.5 inches long, and 8.25 inches wide. That's the Ecto 1 version.
See, and this is the selling point for me. 22 by 5,
Yeah.
8.25. It means it'll fit on a Billy shelf.
Yep.
There you
for
go.
me.
It's thank God it's that size. What's
You
the
make
other
it
one?
taller,
Okay.
still fits on a Billy.
Mm-hmm.
Ecto 1A is a little bit taller, 11.2 inches, 22.5 long, and that's actually less wide, 8.1.
Because go back a pick, a sec. Because that one has the ladder.
Okay,
That's all it is.
you're right. I guess 0.15 isn't really that much of a.
Nope. That's
difference
that's
maker
like
there.
that's small.
Those decals on there, those yellow and black stripes, that part of it.
Yeah. So it's interesting. I'm curious to see that in action, but it says they're removable dot matrix decals. That's how it's listed in the on the HasLab page. But you're gonna have to line that all up yourself, like, 'cause that sounds like a pain in the ass to do.
Yeah.
And
you
look,
only
you-
want
I mean-
cuts.
Exactly. You got the door cuts on the black and yellow stripes alone.
And it looked like it's look, you got like the black and yellow stripes. You have the Call Us, the Ghostbusters 2 symbol. You have the one on the like the digital sign on the roof rack. Because I think
love
there were
that, by the
multiple
way.
ones for that as
Mhm.
well. It's
Just another
No, I
great
think that
addition.
lights up. I think that's
Is
the
it?
light up feature.
maybe.
It doesn't
think
roll.
it
It doesn't
is, too.
scroll. But when you turn it on, I believe that's what it said. If I remember the video correctly,
No,
but I think that's actually the light up. That's actually lit up.
because I thought it had different sayings.
On the other side, it says something
maybe,
else.
maybe that's
Yeah.
maybe that's what I'm.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
Maybe there's on the picture. So yeah, lots of lights on this
All
thing.
the
You see
lights.
the
That was
headlights.
good.
You see the blue lights up top.
Yeah, dot matrix printer. Yeah, I mean that's what it says in the listing. Dot matrix stickers.
Beautiful front end.
Mhm.
This thing looks good. And then you got the back. What kind of vehicle was the
Cadillac hearse.
Cadillac? Is this
hearse.
licensed?
Uh-huh.
Is this like officially licensed vehicle?
Has to be.
Did I see the Cadillac thing on there in the front?
Yeah, on the front.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, okay. So, like they couldn't do it with the Dodge Charger. They did it here. Nice. That's good. That's cool.
Pricing, man. Pricing and
No, I know,
licensing.
I know, I know,
You
I know.
know,
I'm just glad
that's what
that's
that's
cool
what
they did
people
that
don't
though.
understand. That's what people don't
Well,
understand. The fact that has that Dodge and the Ghost Rider, that's well, Dodge isn't, but Ghost Rider is a Disney property. We know
Mhm.
Disney's a bunch of greedy fucks.
We know
but
that.
We think,
with
I guarantee that's an expensive
but
license.
with the Ecto being a very particular kind of car that's like
Mm-hmm.
tooled up, it's not a very plain car like some things are. It's almost its own thing, really. But that might have licensing baked into it with Cadillac, just having the
Maybe.
Ghostbusters license.
Yeah.
That's what I would suspect for that.
And this
Because
does
you see
have
the
sounds
Ecto
too, by the way.
everywhere. Yeah,
Yes, it does. It
Got the
does have
classic
that classic siren sound.
yeah. In their advertisement, nostalgic sounds is how it's listed.
Well, if I have pictures of the inside,
And
we'll see how many pictures I grabbed.
Nice detail, nice
Yeah,
roof
I'm
on that
sorry. I
thing.
think this looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
4
The
doors.
steering wheel, the radio made sounds also on the inside. There's a radio that they had that played sounds. You got your Ecto 1A look.
Right.
I always preferred the original to Ecto 1.
So, so that's the same side that you showed that said "We are open" up top, and now it says Ghostbusters up there on that
yeah,
scrolling sense. I'm guessing that might be a sticker.
I mean they might be
Uh,
transparent stickers and the thing lights up. I don't know.
I gotta go back to the video later. I could have swore it looked like it lit up.
No,
I think it did.
does.
Look at that. That definitely lights up. Look at that. But man, it looks good. You got the little
And it's
radio
old
thing
tech
in the
too,
front
so I
seat
mean,
there.
they
Man, it
can
looks
mess
good.
with that.
Nice little roof rack. All those lights.
Yeah, it's a
course, we
good
got the,
interior.
The
to it.
flippable seat.
Trunk, flippable seat, all those little containers. Looks good.
Mm-hmm. I like the fact that they got the little spot where the wheels roll in on the gurney.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and there's a real motor in the front too. If you open up the
Yeah, it's not all that detailed, but
got the librarian giving you the
The
shush.
library. Yeah.
A single joint.
Possibly,
Jointed
but
elbow with some good
I'm
range.
fine. I'm fine with that.
Oh, it's got great
I mean,
range
it's
if it
got the
is.
range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't care.
Single joint can go a long way if you design it right.
So yeah, she got a nice stack of books.
Yeah, if you look at the cut, it's a high cut on the top part. It looks like so when you'll get more range when you bend it.
Take
It
Note
works.
Black Series.
Slimer.
You got Slimer. This was a good looking Slimer.
It is.
it is.
Mm-hmm.
Nice details. Just looks so alive. I love it.
Let's see, did I get a pic? So I thought this was pretty cool. They took his stand, and instead of just giving you just a basic looking stand, they gave you the extra touch to make it look like it's slime.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't have to do that. That's good.
And I like it's like the first movie Slimer because he has a different puppet in the second movie. I don't like that one as much.
Yeah, I think the more and more I look at this, the more and more
You got
I know I'm in.
You got the crew. Looking good with all their tools.
Yep.
I like those uniforms. I know people probably want the original ones, but I like those.
Well, look, the original were already available, and
Yeah.
I think there's only 2 options. Like you do these suits or you do the cartoon colors.
Maybe you can head swap these with the originals, because he's supposed to be new, improved head sculpts according to them.
Yeah.
I mean, look, they're.
I think that they look like the characters enough, and the only one
I don't know about Winston. I think if you would have shown me that head sculpt on its own without the suit, I don't know if I'd have guessed that's Winston.
Yeah, but that's so. He has the mustache in the first movie. That's the difference here.
I don't see Ernie. I don't see Mr. Hudson's face there.
But that's because he has a mustache in every other movie except this one.
So
Outside of Ghostbusters.
Yeah, so we'll have to Photoshop a mustache on. Is what I'm hearing.
So,
Maybe it's another dot matrix sticker we can put on.
There you go.
I wouldn't want to put that one on. That'd be crazy.
Funny.
So if the GI Joe team was telling the truth, I mean, I think the ball peg should be the same size if they're doing that company wide now, hopefully. So
Yeah.
maybe we can swap.
I mean, unfortunately, these are not. I mean, you can see the pins, so do know that these are not pinless.
No, but they're reusing the bucks off the first ones.
Yeah. Which is fine to me.
I like
It'll
those
keep the cost
backpacks.
down.
They look. It's gonna sound stupid, but to me, like looking at the faces as we're going through these, they look younger than they should. Like that's early 20s Egon. Same thing with Ray.
Got your
I guess so.
balloon.
Free
Got your
balloon for the
small
kitties.
coffee cup.
And your free balloon for the kitties.
Interesting accessory.
I
very
think
random.
it's,
Threes
but
like a toaster.
I think it's brilliant. They thought about they thought almost everything they could do.
I
All
see.
the tiny little details.
I was saying it earlier, like the PKE meters and like all the other like equipment that they have, ghost traps. See, that's not
Traps.
here. That I'd rather that than a toaster.
I think I'm with you, Gort. The more I think about it, I wish they kind of would have included that. But
one meter, one trap. Come on,
Yeah.
like you're getting a lot here. I'm just saying instead of a balloon and a mug.
I think that would be a fair trade-off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like. I think it's.
Well,
neat
maybe he comes with
Oh,
one.
there it is.
Does Tully come with a?
So he's the they're going back to the early bird model for him.
There you go. There's your PKE
There
and
it
your
is.
trap.
There it
you
is,
go.
folks.
There
You
you
got
go.
2 weeks to get this back if
So
you,
you know
want
what?
it.
Let me know here, but did they just put short legs on the normal size body?
Maybe it looks.
He
At least in that
doesn't
render.
involve-
It looks a little off, but
Look,
This doesn't look too bad.
he's a
Yeah,
little
that looks.
guy,
That
but-
does look weird.
Yeah.
this doesn't look too bad here. But here, it definitely I think you see it more.
Well, that is just a digital render, so
Yeah.
I'll give them some slack there.
All right. Well, there it is. The one trap and the one thing. Well, okay, but where's the cable and the foot pedal for that trap? Come on.
The problem
Maybe
is,
maybe
if
it's the
this
next
doesn't
picture,
back in,
wait.
if it doesn't back in 2 weeks, you don't get your trap in your
Yeah.
PKE.
Oh,
So
people don't get their Louis Tully. They're canceling.
I mean, to me, I don't.
You know somebody will cancel for that.
But this is kind
There
of.
are
I
people.
kind of want him though. I kind of really do want him.
2 weeks. You got 2 weeks, everyone.
But I wouldn't want that version of him. I like, where he's got the fucking colander on his head. You know, when he's the
Well, maybe
keymaster.
maybe this will help breathe a little life back into the line.
Maybe you
Yeah,
can buy them one of those
'cause-
Japanese things you were looking at earlier. You put on
I
his
know
head.
Plasma Series the first time around really didn't kind of do too hot.
It didn't.
It felt
but
like
I'm always gonna say they fucked themselves, and they put something. They have their promotional video for this, and they're advertising like it comes with the Slimer and the Librarian. It says
Mhm.
Plasma Series Ghosts, and in parentheses it says finally, because
Yep.
they didn't make any goddamn. It's Ghostbusters. Make the ghosts.
Mhm.
Hey, hold on real quick. Hey,
Make
Scott.
anything.
Scott. So Venkman comes with a trap. Ray comes with goggles. Winston came with the lightning accessory for the proton pack, and then
Oh, you're talking
Egon-
about the originals.
The original
Yeah.
plasmas.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
asking about the. Yeah, he asked about the originals. Probably easier to say it than type it all out for him.
My suggestion is if you're looking for those originals, get them ASAP
Mhm.
because people who might have them are going to probably start trying to hawk up them prices.
Yeah, Crystal has them
I
upstairs.
all but guarantee you they will.
They're gonna
do a
re-release them?
reissue. Yeah.
They might.
Maybe
They definitely
even if
might.
it's just a 4-pack on Pulse or something, but I think you'll see that.
Maybe.
They always do that.
I
shit.
think a 4-pack. I missed it. Like I didn't realize I was going to go in the line, so I missed. So what was it? Tully's Terrible Night, that little 2-pack with the dog and him.
Yep.
Mhm.
Which that was a way to get a second Terror Dog because
Mhm.
first that's another thing that people were upset about. The Terror Dog, and you want 2 of those. There's 2 of them
Yep.
in the movie, but it was a Build-A-Figure, and you can't be trusting them to make a second one separate, or you don't know that they didn't announce it right away because that pack came like a year or so later.
Yeah,
And,
they made mistakes
yeah.
with that line.
People felt
The first time
obligated to buy
around.
2 waves just to make another Build-A-Figure. Never do an army builder as a Build-A-Figure, or something you need multiples of. That's a super mistake.
Hopefully they learned.
Yeah,
Got anything else? Any other pictures?
I think it looks beautiful.
Yep.
I'm not sure I'm getting it, but
Who's in?
Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm in. I'll figure it out.
All right, Gort, you
Yeah,
thinking
I'm
about
pretty
it or
sure
no?
I'm in.
I'm thinking about it, but I want to see more before the campaign's over. I want to know how those stickers work, because are they fucking color forms or what? Like, how is it, reusable stickers for this thing?
You know what?
Well, well,
You know what would be neat if I know you said it's dot matrix stickers, but what would be neat is if they were magnets.
Sure.
I think that would work.
Yeah.
so my question is, would you be going Gort Ecto 1 or Ecto 1A?
I'd be tempted to do the Ecto 1A, but
Really?
not put the Ghostbuster 2 logo on there, and like just break
Yeah.
that fucking mold and put the regular symbol on there, because whether it's a 2 or a peace sign or whatever, it's stupid. I think it's good for a movie poster. I don't think it should have been in the movie.
No, I agree.
I don't like that.
Mm.
It's
I,
like it's like fourth wall. That's some Deadpool
I
shit.
get,
not
I get, yeah, I get, yeah. I see what you're saying. Me, I'm pretty sure I'm just going Ecto 1, so I'm less concerned about the stickers.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
just
back.
gotta make sure I get the Ghostbuster symbol on the side of the door.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That should be okay. So yeah, now if you look up top, oh, you do see it a little bit. Maybe it is a sticker.
It
I
might.
gotta go
I think it's a
rewatch that
light.
video.
I think
But
it's a
you see,
light.
well, look at
See, because the rest is lit up. I think it
'cause
is lit up.
if you look at the shine on it, see, like there's 4 shines. Maybe that's backlight. I don't know. I'm not sure. We'd have to see in the video, maybe.
Scroll in
We'll
again.
check it out.
It looks. I can't tell. It looks like it might be thick enough for something, but it could just be.
We'll see.
Because there's the black panel and there's the yellow behind it, so there's a whole box where you can have stuff. Like, it might just be like dim comparatively. I don't know.
So I'm back in this. Joe, are you deciding? You in, out? What are you doing?
I'd love to go in. If I go in, I'm going for the deluxe one, but only because of the figures. So I can
Yeah.
make that kind
Same.
of stuff. I think, but just the Ecto 1 is how I'm gonna keep it.
Okay.
Same.
So one.
I'm doing deluxe and
Same.
Ecto 1.
Same. So one thing that's really interesting about this HasLab, in my opinion, is there are no tiers to this. It's
Yep.
you get base package or deluxe.
Well, there's some collector tiers regarding the price.
As there always is. This so I know what the base is 325, the other one's 400. I mean, look,
Yeah.
call me a Hasbro if you want to. I think it's fair.
$75 gets you 4 figures, all the proton packs, all the the whole roof rack and all that shit. Like,
Light,
there's new
sounds,
rims for the
options.
fucking car.
Yeah.
And balloons and cups for the kiddies.
Exactly.
Should they do this with all HasLabs going forward? Just forget tiers and just
I think
show-
it depends on. I think it depends on the HasLab.
Kinda.
I think tiers are working very well for GI Joe. Don't mess with the model, right?
I don't
If
think
it's not
the
broke, don't
tiers-
fix it.
I don't think it's the tiers do or don't work for the particular offering, but they are baked into what the full price is.
Mhm.
Like, let's say you don't get a single tier, and you paid what was the Rattler, like 320 or something,
250.
350? I don't remember. But like, look, if you didn't get a single figure, now you're paying more than you should have for what you get without any of that. That's the problem. This, they're giving it to you all up front. They're giving you the dual prices. I mean, I think that's better. They're giving you an option.
Yeah,
They did this with the Hero Quest game, the board game, because that was one of the first HasLabs they did.
they did it with the
Or
Hero
early
Quest,
ones.
and they did it with the Cantina.
Yeah,
Yes.
still had tiers too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they had a deluxe and you'd right.
But
though.
you had 2 options of deluxe or not deluxe.
Yes, the different options for the
But-
teams.
But now this one it doesn't have a tier, but it has an early bird again. Like, they don't always have an early bird.
It's been a while.
So-
I think the last early bird they had was the Hiss tank. They funded anyway.
Yeah, no, you don't have to worry about that. I don't know. We'll see.
I gotta tell you, I'm really surprised by the reaction to some of these from the fans. I mean, maybe I shouldn't because it's fucking toy fans. You know,
There's
how these
always
guys
some,
are.
like, there's always somebody upset, and I'm complaining about PKE meters, and I mean, look, that's little extra shit, but I think the Librarian Ghost, if this is the only time you're getting it, that it doesn't come with a like, yeah,
Yeah.
like That would be cool. Do you need it? Oh,
But a lot of people seem to
Maybe.
want props instead. They kind of wanted meters and someone
So
wanted a containment unit, which I don't know how you're
They're
going to do
getting
that.
that with the car.
they're
They'll
gonna
do
put it
that
in
when
a
they make the
containment unit.
firehouse.
Yeah, go Eddie.
Look, so we're at 35.58 already, right?
Yeah,
Target is
12.
12,000. So
It's
we're already
$3,500
we're already we're already a quarter of the way there. A little more than a quarter of the way there.
Does it fun in 2 weeks?
That's question number one, because we know these things do tend to slow down after the first 2-3 days. Um, I mean,
12,000
when
is
you
not a big goal, and
no, it's not.
this is a heavily requested item. I think that
But now it's heavily
possible.
requested. But now it's put your money where your mouth is, right?
Pretty much.
Because that's another thing I always said. If they ever make that's what 112 scale Ecto 1, I would buy it.
Yeah.
And now, I'm hemming the hawing here a little bit. And it's not that, it's me personally. I don't. It's not a price issue. It's a timing issue, right? Week before,
Right.
month before Christmas, $400. Fuck, whatever. I'll figure it out. Um, just throw it on a credit card, which I don't want to if I need to, but whatever. Like you're potentially getting for $400 a 112 scale, fully loaded Ecto 1 with the option of a Ecto 1A, lights, sounds, every fucking accessory you can imagine, and 7 fucking figures to go along with it.
If this was another company, you'd have to buy both those cars separate.
Yep.
Mhm.
And pay a lot more.
Yeah, you're gonna double dip. Let's say it was 300, right? Nope, you're buying them twice. They're doing. This is a good product. This is a good offering.
The funniest comment I've seen today was one guy was like, $400 is too much for a 6-inch line. I'm just going to save up for the Blitzway, which is $2,000. At least when last I checked on eBay. Make that make sense for me, please.
Yeah, it does, because he's never gonna do it.
Different fucking
He's
everything.
never gonna do it. He's just they're just talking out their mouth. I think one of my favorite comments was how the guy said he found it funny that they said this is the first time ever when we all bought this a couple years ago.
They're talking about the 3 3/4 plasma series.
Yeah, this is the first time you've gotten a 112 scale, my friend.
I've
Yeah,
heard some guys say,
MasterCard.
we got the Lego version. I'm like,
That's
Okay.
and that's fine. Look,
Sure.
if
it's fine too.
if you want the Lego over this, that's fine. If you prefer Lego over this, that's fine. If you prefer Blitzway over this, that is all fine. You can have your preference, but don't sit here and rip on the offering that they did this time or the price and what they're giving you. This actually might be one of the best ones they've ever done.
I have to agree, and I
With
like
as
I like
much
how they're
as you
doing
can,
this.
with as much as you're getting with this
Yeah. Yeah.
at the price, because I would have swore this would have been, oh, if they do this, and I think we were talking about it a couple of weeks ago. They do this,
Yeah.
oh, and then they throw the figures in. You're looking at least $500 is what I was thinking, 5 and up. By the time you got 4 figures, a 112 scale Ecto 1. Not only did they gave you it, you're getting it for 7 figures, an Ecto 1, an Ecto 1 with A, and a free balloon for the kiddies.
Free balloons.
Like,
That should have been the title of the episode.
free balloon. You are 100% correct. Maybe
sounds
if you
like a
wouldn't have
title
been,
you need
if
to
you would have been
double
around to
Should've
to give me ideas.
Screw the patches. We want balloons.
Yeah. Balloon tears.
Free balloon for the kiddies. But like, I
Tier
don't.
2 is the little oxygen tank. You can pump them up.
I mean, my favorite HasLab so far was the Sentinel, right? Just because of my love of the X-Men. But I think this is the best one they've done yet. I'm sorry, you Star Wars fans, and you're waiting for your Ghost and whatever. I think the overall offering here almost blows everything they've done so far out the water.
And I personally like how they're doing it. Again, I know just they're in their tiers. Like this is everything you're getting. I think it cuts down on a little bit anyway on the bitching and moaning. Where if it doesn't hit all tiers, it won't be worth the money. They're giving you everything. Like, and you have 2 options, this or this. I like it. I hope they do that. Continue going forward.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
the
think we need
upgraded
tiers
prices-
anymore.
The upgraded price is not bad.
It's not.
No,
$75 for all that. I mean, yeah, cool. If it
It's
was
not
$75 for
I don't
like,
understand
a
anybody
dozen, blast effect, I'd be upset. But
anybody that's doing the base model. I don't understand it. There's no reason. Get
Um,
the
I
pay more,
mean,
get that
the
stuff.
only
Even
reason
if you
why
just
I can
sell it, get
possibly
it.
think that you do the base model, right? You have the other figures already. You're getting Slimer and the Librarian in the base
Sure.
model,
Mhm.
and you're like, I don't need it. I saved the
But,
$75.
you don't need
but
the
I
one
mean, like
A.
you resell all that extra stuff
You
because there's
can,
going to
you
be
can,
people
you
that
you
want that.
definitely can.
Mhm.
You
They might
definitely, but
not
some
do
people
any
don't
of
like
that
reselling. Some
individual
people
ever.
don't like retail. Some people don't like selling stuff.
Yeah.
Like I can
Sure.
get it. I think the $75 is more than reasonable
Mhm.
for for basically deluxe figures because of all they come with. That's a $35 figure each for GI Joe.
Mhm.
I like what Esteban just said. What I
Yep.
like is that the
Exactly.
one purchase gives you almost an entire collection. You can easily be one and done. And you're right.
Yep.
Yep.
Not
Like
wrong.
that's every
Not
major
wrong.
character, unless you wanted like Gozer or something. But like that's everything.
See, and that's
Mhm.
exactly it. Like I do
Yeah.
this, I'm done. If I can hunt down the dogs at a cheaper, at not expensive, I would love to get them, but I don't need them at that point. Like I'll look around and see what I can find. I know they did a Gozer. I know they did Dana, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I don't
Yep.
know if I need those. I didn't particularly like what I saw the first time around,
Yeah,
which is
and
why I never went in the first time. Maybe you will get repaints and updates on them. That'd be great. And I mean, sure, give me Tully, give me Janine, give me all of them. I mean, I'll take one of every of the cast. Give me fucking Pencil Dick. Give
Oh, I
me
don't think
Pencil
they
Dick.
did. They didn't make her at all, did they, Janine?
Janine, no, and
I
give me what's his
was
name, Pencil Dick.
Mm.
I was
Yep.
wondering that earlier, Gord. I had to go
Walter
back and
Peck.
look.
Walter Peck.
Walter
Yeah,
Peck.
Yeah.
give me Walter Peck. I mean,
Should have
yeah,
been Peckerhead.
but again, if this is where they stop, I got what I need out of Ghostbusters. I don't need any more than this.
Give
Yeah.
me
And
a timed State Puff Marshmallow Man exclusive, and I'm good. That's all I want.
Yeah,
I think you'll
That's
see
I'd
it
be in
too.
it. Yeah,
I will.
I'd get that, and I'd be happy.
But a lot of the other figures and things, I'm not sure. Like if this does well, like you would hope so.
maybe
But
they
they've
do
had this
another
license
one
for
more
years,
wave. Do another
and
wave where you get like Vigo and Janine.
um,
What's his name?
I would like the other guy, the little the museum guy that was
Yeah,
doing his
what's his
talking
name?
or whatever. I can't think of his name,
I
but
don't remember his
Oh
name.
God,
little
I forgot.
spastic dude. I love. Yeah. It's Eagle.
Janos.
Yano.
Janos,
Yeah,
yes.
I do know his name. I lied.
There you go. So I mean, man, it's possible make another four-figure wave. Janine, Janos,
Because they really did like there was a first wave,
Peck.
they did a slimed wave, and they did one for Afterlife. But
Hmm.
Frozen Empire didn't really get any support. They've sat on this license, and they've had two successful HasLabs with the props. You have this one now.
And I think
I
it's going
would
to
like
fun.
to.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
mean,
It's
Marshall
off to a
Find
good
seems
out.
to be
start.
Yeah.
on
It's off to a
point.
good start. Couple hours, it's only a couple hours. We're at 35.70 now, so I
I
mean
don't
it's
know about
back and
2 weeks,
moving.
but
2 weeks is gonna be.
Oh no, I think it'll make it to the Lewis Tully for sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The Ghostbuster fans, it'll get to like that last day where you need to do it, and it'll definitely happen.
I think if the Lewis Tully, because it sounds like the way I was reading it is like if you don't back it until 3 weeks in, but if it's already hit that 2 week fund where you get Tully, everyone gets it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
So
yes.
I think if it hits that mark, I may, and I have never went in on a HasLab.
Really.
Oh, first time, yeah. I've only done one HasLab, which was the Proton Pack, and I have the GI Joe vehicles, which that's a big shout out to Calais for hooking me up there.
thanks,
'Cause
Calais.
I made a mistake on two of those. Not the Rattler. I did go in on that one, but I mean I haven't gotten it yet, right? Uh, Man, and the Proton Pack. I sold that because that thing is huge. It is big and bulky. I was like, I don't know where to put this. You run around with it for a day. You're like, okay, well, I got that out of the system. Sold that at NJCC,
Yeah.
but
For me, so Senna was my first one. I blew it under his sink. Decided not to do it. Regretted it. Thank you, Brink,
yep.
for hooking me up. Post, and I've done the Dragonfly. Learned my lesson when it comes to Joe. Even if I don't really want it, I'm going to back it because I know I can flip it,
Hmm.
and it's reasonable up enough price for me to just lay out the money for the long-term investment. Like I didn't want to do it with the Ghost, which was over $500, and
Oh yeah.
it's just like, and didn't want to do it. Um, and yes, I was nothing wrong with turning a profit, people.
That Ghost too. That's another one of those things. It's like the proton pack. It's huge. What do you do with
Yeah.
it? This already determined. It fits
Like
right
I said,
on
fits
a bookshelf.
right in
No
the
problem.
belly.
Yep.
I can sit there and actually have a backdrop behind it
If this doesn't
of
fit on
the
your shelf, you got some tiny fucking shelves.
yeah.
Step up your game, bro.
This does fit
Yeah.
on this fits right on the belly shelf, so we're good.
Like it's. I mean,
Yeah.
if it's 8 inches wide. I mean, even a lot of DVD shelves it'll fit on. Small bookcases.
So I've
Did Ramen announce his ghost hearse yet?
no. Toy Jesus has not announced his poltergeist mobile.
Jesus.
Anyway, let's not talk about him.
I don't
Spectral hearse. His spectral hearse.
I like
That's
that.
what he's gonna call it.
Spectral
The
hearse.
spectral hearse.
I mean, not to stay on that, but I
Copyrighted,
don't think you can
trademarked.
because it's too specific. Whereas like tanks and things, a tank is a tank. At the end of the day,
And a van is a van, right?
pretty much, yeah. It could be whatever you want it to be. The Ecto car. No, that's what that is. That's Ghostbusters.
That's a little more.
Sony's gonna come and just get you. You can't do that. That's that day you announce it. That happens.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I think it's a good time to wrap it up. But before we wrap it up, I want to make a little special announcement here for our friends over at Do You Even Transform, Bro? They have a special guest this coming Tuesday night. They have the Senior Vice President of Robeson Robotics, Logan Webster, will be joining them. That's a big interview score right there. I don't know who knows who over there. I have a feeling Derek had a lot to do with that. But
Yep.
real excited. I'll be watching. Hopefully you guys be watching. Make sure you're there next Tuesday at 8:00. Do You Even Transform, Bro? Check it out, guys. It's gonna be a good show. But and watch our show too because we're fun. Even though we don't have cool guests like that. We have Joe.
Yet.
Joe's cool.
Look, you get
So let's
the
wrap it up,
days.
guys. Joe S., where can we find you?
Hopefully nowhere. I mean, just my bunker out back. No, I'm just kidding.
Give us your socials, you jag.
Yeah, the Book of Faces. I'm kind of there. I'm on Instagram, but I don't even know what it is. I'm just a lurker there, and whatnot. So you can find me in the realm.
Gort, where can we find you?
Right here. Right here. This is it.
Right here in front of us.
In his
Yeah,
underground.
not at New York Comic Con. That was yesterday.
E Prime, where can we find you?
You can find me here every other Friday night, alternating with our live hangouts on the other Friday nights. I am in the Facebook groups, and you can find me lurking in the live chats on other Realm shows.
And we will be
Here and
having
there.
on broadcast after this.
Yes.
There will be a link in the groups. Check it out. You can find me, Eric Von Wolfenstein, on all your social media needs. Maybe coming to a town near you. We'll see what the schedule's like. And here every other Friday. Actually, here mostly every Friday for our Realmhattan project. And, of course, the ROC Hangouts, which we'll be having one next week. We want to see you guys there. Bring some toys. We're going to bullshit, open some things, have a good old time. Also, be sure to watch our friends over at ETR. They're going to have a big expanded version of all the weekend events at NYCC, stuff that we couldn't get to, but Jeremy B's going to be working overtime. Give that dude some love. Show him he's appreciated. And, of course, like I said, check out our friends over at Do You Even Transform, Bro, for their special guest from Robeson. Wednesday, we got our friends Shelf Gravy and Figga Bangin'. And I think that's it, right, fellas?
Yeah. Well, real quick.
Yeah, that's it.
Shout out to Miss Fairy Chan. Got your care package. She makes some delicious cookies.
Oh, that's right. I hope I'm going to get some of those tomorrow. It's going to be really good cookies. But all right, folks, check out the group for the Hangout link, and we'll see you next week for the broadcast and Hangout. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We'll see you later.
Say it with me now. Really?